You need to believe it. And it's the mind. The mind, when someone can control your mind, it controls any and everything about you, which way you go, what you do, what you don't do, everything.
And that gets to that self-worth
Yes.
piece.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's something about the self-worth
Yes. Yep.
that, well, everybody else sees the worth because they want it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They want to be a part of it. They want to use you in all these spaces. So
transactional.
It's clearly there.
Absolutely.
And there's also, and it's just interesting how experiences just kind of combine and conflate over time around being around people as I've grown and developed, being around people who have a vested interest in me actually not getting too big because they needed me in a space or in a place to serve their purpose. And so then that internalizing of and good people or people I thought were good, powerful people,
right?
People I looked up to,
right?
And it's complex. You said you were talking about the layers that's on top of that, because you got childhood, you've got church, you've got now the adult relationships that had a vested interest,
right?
Whatever. And now in a space where it's like, okay, I'm knowing some different things about myself. But now I'm checking to be sure that the things that I see and that I think and that I know aren't too big, because I've been conditioned and played that way in so many spaces before. It's a conditioning.
It's a conditioning.
I got a condition.
You got more than one condition, but yes, that's the one we're going to talk about. Absolutely. When you listen, some of the things that if we just sit and really take it for what it is a little bit at a time and name it, that's when you can do the work. So to hear you say it's a condition, absolutely it is. AKA it's a mindset. And you put those things together, you're going to stay small until, and I'm putting an until on it. And then when you're sitting in that space, that quiet space, doing the work, and God's saying, listen, this is how I see you. I need you to believe it.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we sit in there and some people start to fall by the wayside, because when you ask him to show me, it's like, okay. Sometimes people think when you say hear God that you're going to hear a voice, right?
Right.
So let's understand that it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to hear a voice. It's however you connect and however he talks to you. So he was probably showing you some things. Let me show you when you do this because you're operating here, how some other people is going to undermine you. Let me just show you. Let me give you this because you're a fixer and you're a doer. And now let's see what happens with the dynamics, right? Because that's what he's doing. He's like, okay, I'm going to show you. Then when you sitting in the spaces and those kind of people, the takers, the benefactors or whatever, are sitting around and all of a sudden they start to fall off, and then that allows somebody else to come into your space that he sends to say, you're great. I see you. You're amazing. That's him doing it.
I've talked to you before about this experience. I call him my uncle. He's really my cousin, but he's someone who.
Let's keep it real, black
like
folks. He's older.
He's older.
You can't call him cousin.
We
That'd
close.
be disrespectful.
I call him cousin Lawrence, but
she's uncle.
He's really an uncle, right? There have been moments where God has used him very specifically, and I'm bringing this up because I think I want people who are hearing, one, who can identify with this. Because this ain't an isolated thing. And there's a little something I think that we all deal with this self-worth thing and where it starts getting chipped away at.
Yes.
And so, but there have been certain times in my life where God has used this specific person.
Okay.
Twice that were transformative. And I would be remiss not to testify on it. The first was when I sent my coming out letter to my to my family. I didn't even send it to him. I think my aunt forwarded it to him. And I wrote the letter. What I remember of it, I was gracious and I was thankful and I spoke my truth and I accepted if, people wasn't cool with it.
Right.
Because we had never had that conversation in my family. But I needed I needed the boundary essentially to say, hey, this is who I am and where I stand.
Right.
And if you're not okay with it, not cool, like we don't have to do the thing.
Right.
But if you are, great.
Great.
I appreciate y'all either way. And I got an outpouring of love. There was just an outpouring of love. But he did not receive the letter, but he got word of it. He called me. This is a person who is a long time, kind of big time pastor. And he let me know how valuable I was and how all of my family loves me and accepts me and admires me and that I was okay. And he wanted me to know. Like to know. He's like, no, I need you to know.
Right.
That you are good.
Yep.
You are good. And it's not in spite of nothing.
Right.
You just are.
Period.
Transformation number one. So when we're talking about those people and identifying those people and knowing who they are and replaying their words, because sometimes you got to replay that stuff.
Especially the right stuff.
The right stuff.
Don't replay that other mess.
Because that mess is on repeat automatically.
That's the problem right there.
That's the problem. There was a time we were at Christmas. We were sitting. He walked in the house. He kind of said, hey to everybody. He looked at me. He's like, what are you doing? Like, what you mean I'm doing? I'm at Christmas. He's like, no, with your life. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm doing this. I'm working here and I'm doing this. He's like, yeah. And he said, we're all waiting on you. And so I started crying. Now, this is Christmas. We all having a good time.
Yeah.
My partner's sitting across from me. Granny might be next to me. We like, and he and the whole room, all eyes here.
Yep.
20 people. All of a sudden, everybody's here. And I'm crying because I'm like, I didn't know that I needed this the way that I needed it, but there's something he's breaking in this moment that I didn't know he was coming to do. And I don't know if he knew he was coming to do it, but he walked in and got straight to it.
He sure did.
And he told me, he said, whatever it is that you need to do, your family has your back. You need to get moving. And I was never the same. I had to go get quiet and do some work and be like, wait, what am I doing? And now I graduated from Harvard.
Oh, yeah.
And he's still like, no, what you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
You're playing small. I don't even know all of what you're doing, but I know you're not doing what all you need to be doing.
Right.
But it didn't stop there. Once I got still, God started giving me vision and dreams. And I started hearing from God about what the call on my life was for. Not what it was, but what it was for. And I got scared. And I called him. And he listened. And he's like, look, it is what it is. And I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Cool. 3 days later, that anxiety get me, and I'm like, oh no, I must be losing my mind. This cannot.
Yep.
Like, God didn't put this on my life. Like,
Yep.
no way. Like, how that's insane. Now I went from 0 to 100 real quick. Now wait a minute.
Yep.
I called him back about 3 times. He's like, look, whenever you need me, you got me.
Mm-hmm.
If we need to have this conversation 50 more times, we can have it. But what is it serving?
Mm.